Welcome to Discount Theatre News. Welcome back to Discount Theatre's podcast, your source of all the latest theatre news, interviews and gossip, as well as some information about great offers on the West End shows.
This month we bring you the news and gossip, including
the announcement of Anna Friel's and John Barrowman's return to the West End,
the triumph of a British musical that stormed Broadway,
and the surprise veteran West End show that is raking in the ticket sale.
We also managed to interview the legendary talk show host Jerry Springer, who is appearing in Chicago as the smooth-talking lawyer Billy Flynn. Stay tuned to find out how he feels about his West End stage debut and performing in such a successful musical.
It certainly is. Well, first, let's find out what's been happening in the world of theatre over the last month. Breakfast at Tiffany's. That's the best bit of news we've got. Certainly one of the best bits. Anna Friel will star as the iconic Holly Golightly in the stage adaptation of Breakfast at Tiffany's at the Theatre Royal, Haymarket. Now, Friel was most recently seen in the quirky US TV show Pushing Daisies, which has been a huge success around the world. And, of course, she was also in the UK soap Brookside. Breakfast at Tiffany's previews from the 9th of September and is booking until the 9th of January 2010. And you better book now to ensure you get your tickets.
Following the early closure of Spring Awakening, it has been announced that an Inspector Calls will play limited engagement at the Novello Theatre from the 22nd of September. Stephen Daldry's award-winning production has an extensive West End runs and tours and is reportedly the longest running revival of a play in history. An Inspector Calls is booking until the 14th of November.
It certainly is. And of course, Daldry's production was groundbreaking when he first did it about 10 years ago at the National. It's an astonishing piece of theatre, and it is a must for anyone who wants to see what theatre's all about.
What about La Cage?
La Cage aux Folles. John Barrowman of Doctor Who and Torchwood fame will join the production of La Cage aux Folles at the Playhouse Theatre on the 14th of September and will play the role of Albin until the 28th of November. La Cage is currently playing to rave reviews with Roger Allam and Philip Quast, who will continue until the 12th of September as the manager and drag queen who run the flamboyant nightclub. La Cage aux Folles is booking until the 9th of January 2010 and is one of Jerry Herman's most superb, funny, amusing, brilliant musicals. And Barrowman is already trying on the frocks.
Excellent.
Discount Theatre's offer on La Cage aux Folles is fantastic. Normally, you'd pay £55. Not with us. You pay £29.50 for any performance Monday to Thursday. So get on to discounttheatre.com and get them now.
And as predicted by Ashley in our last podcast,
right, yeah,
you let the cat out of the bag on this one.
I gaze at the stars, Charlie.
Le Clique is moving to the Roundhouse Theatre in Camden, which starts previews on the 19th of November and booking until the 17th of January 2010. So if you were upset that Le Clique was closing, you now have a second chance to catch the show if you haven't seen it. It's running till the 27th of June at the current venue, which is at the Hippodrome. So please make sure to get your last tickets.
Tell you what, that show has really taken off, isn't it?
It's a lovely show.
And I'm really pleased that it's transferring. It's a damn good night out. It's good fun, cheap, cheerful, and worth seeing. And
so funny.
It'll be great at the Roundhouse in Camden.
Discount Theatre's offer on Le Clique is tickets normally £29.50, reduced to £22.50.
Now, a few evenings ago, I was chatting to Stephen Whaley-Cohen. He owns the Victoria Palace, and we were talking at the opening night party of the smash hit Sister Act, which is playing at the Palladium. And he was telling me that Billy Elliot, which is playing in his theatre, the Victoria Palace, has been nominated for no less than 15 Tony Awards in New York, and it's thrashing the competition over there. Obviously, they were concerned initially about the American audience being able to understand the Geordie accent, and it seems that the heartwarming story of a boy ballet dancer, told through Lee Hall's amazing script and Elton John's award-winning music, and of course Matthew Bourne's stunning choreography, has won over the critics and Broadway audiences in their thousands. The Tony Award winners will be announced on the 15th of June, so we wish Billy Elliot, one of the greatest British musicals ever, in my opinion, very good luck. Billy Elliot, playing at the Victoria Palace Theatre in Victoria, is booking until the 3rd of April 2010. Now, normally you have to pay £60, £60 for best seats to see this show. Not through Discount Theatre, you don't. You can get them for £39.50. Monday to Thursday evenings, all you have to do is log on to discounttheatre.com, get out your credit card, and in you go. I was just telling you that I was having drinks with Stephen Worley Cohen the other night at the opening of Sister Act, and boy, that's a show. Whoopi Goldberg, who starred in the movie, of course, and is one of the producers of the show in London, walked onto the stage at the end and the audience erupted. But I tell you what, they were already standing up for this incredibly talented cast. It's a very clever and slickly produced musical that's feel-good, stunning sets, quite extraordinarily brilliant, and a very good, heartwarming story. You really care about it. This is a true book musical, and it's in the sort of line of Anything Goes and Guys and Dolls. It's all about, gangsters after the girl. But it's great fun, and it's well worth seeing. And I think this show's going to run for a long time and give audiences a very happy evening. And so keep tuned into this, because we're going to tell you more about Sister Act over the forthcoming weeks.
Okay, and finally, congratulations to the musical We Will Rock You. They celebrated their 7th birthday last month. And it's still packing them in at the Dominion Theatre.
It certainly is.
Aren't they?
It's a hell of a show. It's fantastic.
And if you haven't seen it, you may just be one of the few, because I've seen it about 3 times now, but you really need to get down and see it then if you haven't. And tickets are on sale now until the 27th of March, 2010. Discount Theatre's offer on We Will Rock You are tickets normally £55, discounted to £32.50 for Monday to Friday evening.
Well, as I'm sure you know, that was an excerpt from Stephen Sondheim's classic number, Send in the Clowns, well known amongst general music fans, but not everyone knows that it's taken from his genius musical, A Little Night Music. Sondheim wrote this musical, must be nearly 30-odd years ago, and it opened recently at the Menier Chocolate Factory to rave reviews, which prompted a West End transfer to the Garrick Theatre back in March. And it's joining the other Chocolate Factory success, La Cage, which of course got John Barrowman coming into it, and for which there are fantastic offers. Little Night Music is set in 19th century Sweden, where affairs of the heart are uppermost in everyone's thoughts.